Hi everyone, welcome to channel Qtomation. Today we will see one practice program in which we will see how to display frequency of each character in a string. For example, let's say we have my string as amazon.com. My requirement is I want output in such a way that I want to print frequency of each character present in that string. For example, in amazon.com, A is present 2 times, M is present 2 times, Z is present 1 time, O is present 2 times, N is present 1 time, and so on. So I want to print frequency of each character in that string. How many times that character is repeated, I want to print that as an output. If you see, we are using dictionary data type to print the output. Dictionary is nothing but combination of key and value pairs. This is a key, this is the value. So how many times A is repeated, that is the value, and that string's character is key. So A is key, 2 is value. So this is a dictionary data type. So this is the requirement. Now let's see programmatically how we can do that. Let's go to PyCharm. In PyCharm, let's create a new Python file. I am creating a new Python file. We have created a Python file. In this Python file, let's create one string. Let's say my string equals to amazon.com. So from this string we want to print the frequency of each character. So the logic would like this. So first what we will do, I'm just going to create one blank dictionary. So I'm just going to create one blank dictionary. Now this is one blank dictionary which we have created. My dict is a blank dictionary. After that what we will do is we will use for loop in which we will iterate through every element here. So I am just going to use for loop for x in my string. For x in my string, so initially A will be stored in the x, and what we will do, we will use if condition. If x in, we are going to check if that value is present in my dict, that is the my dictionary which we have created, dot keys. So what we are doing here is we are checking if that x value, that is A initially, for iteration it will fetch A first, then M, then A, and so on. So first we are going to iterate and check for A if that specific value is present in my dictionary dot keys. If that value is present in the my dictionary dot keys value, then what we will do, we will update or we will add that value. For example, my dictionary of x equals to my dictionary of x value plus 1. So what it will do, so I'm just commenting this part. So we know that dictionary is nothing but keys and value. So I'm just showing you one thing, that's why I'm just commenting for us some time. So I'm just going to show you an example. So let's say I have my dictionary. So initially we have defined as a blank. Now let's say I have some values here. So let's say I have one value as A and 1. Let's say I have another value as B, which is having value as 2. So what we will do is, whenever we use dot keys method, what it will return, so let's say print mydict.keys, it will return all the keys present in that dictionary in the format of list. So what it should return is, it will return values like this. It will return A and B this time. A comma B. It will return A comma B. So basically my dictionary dot keys method returns all the key values in the format of list. So I am just running this file. If you see, it is showing all the keys, right? It is showing all the keys, that is A and B present here. So that is the logic which we are using here. So what we are using here is, we are checking, I am just commenting again, and this is basically blank list. So what we are doing, we are checking if initially in first iteration A will be stored in X, then we are checking if A is present in my dictionary.keys. So is it present? No, because value is blank initially. If it is not present, then we are not going to do anything. What we are going to do is, if it is not present, then we are going to add that value. So what we will do, we will going to add that value like this: my dictionary of X equals to 1. So what it will do, so initially A is stored in X, so it will check if A is present in my dictionary.keys. No, because initially it's blank. So my dictionary of A will be, it will not enter in this loop if it is not matching, because for A it is blank currently, so it will go into else loop. So what it will do, it will assign that value. So now my dictionary, what it will become, so it will become like this. So after first iteration, it will assign value of 1 to my dictionary of A. So it will assign values like this. So it will become like this, A, and then it will assign value of 1 to that key, that is A and 1. That was for the first iteration. Now for the next iteration, M will be stored in X. So for M in my string, again it will check if M is present in my dictionary.keys. So now my dictionary.keys will return A. So is it present? M is present in this? No, right? So it will not enter in this. It will go in else loop. So again what will assign is my dictionary of M equals to 1. So it will add another pair. So it will add like this, M. It will assign the value like this, 1. So it will assign the value of 1 to M as well. In the next iteration now. So again in the next iteration, A will be stored in X. So is A value present in my string if A in my dictionary.keys? Is A present in my dictionary.keys? Yes. If you see, it is already present. If that is present, then what is we are doing? We are increasing the value, my dictionary of X. That means my dictionary of A equals to my dictionary of A plus 1. It is increasing this one value by 1. So it will become 2. It will become 2 this time. So now this value will become 2. It will go to next iteration. Again Z. So Z, it is not present. So again it will add the next pair, Z along with 1, and so on. So it will iterate all the values and it will keep adding if those values are repeated. So at the end of this, what we can do, we can simply print, at the end of this we can simply print my dictionary. If you print this my dictionary, eventually it is going to print all the character frequency which are present in this my dictionary. For example, my string amazon.com, and we are executing the output. If you see, it is printing A is present 2 times, M is present 2 times, Z is present 1 time, O is present 2 times, and so on. So this is the simple logic. So what it will do is, it will check first X present in my dictionary.keys. It is not present because initially it is blank. So it will assign the value of 1 here. So it will enter in else loop and it will assign A value as 1 initially, not 2. Initially it will be 1. On the second occurrence, it will increase that value by 1. If you see, it will increase that value by 1. If it is present third time as well, let's say I am just presenting it one more time. Now let's execute this file. it will increase the value. If you see, now value is increased to 3 and so on. So this is the simple logic in which we can use dictionary, key value pairs to check frequency of every character present in our string. Thanks for watching this video.